When Mr. Collins moved in next door, I thought he was just a quiet old man who liked to keep to himself. But it didn't take long to realize he was far from friendly. The first problem started with my dog, Bruno. One evening, Bruno barked for a few minutes at a passing cat, and the next morning, I found a note at my gate. "Control that dog before I do." I ignored it, thinking he was bluffing, until I found small stones in Bruno's food bowl 2 days later. That's when I knew my neighbor was truly wicked. After that, everything became a problem. If I played music, he shouted from his window. If I parked too close to his fence, I'd find scratches on my motorcycle. Once, I caught him throwing his trash into my compound. When I confronted him, he said, "I'm just teaching you how to keep your place clean." I was angry, but I decided not to fight back. Instead, I avoided him completely. For months, we didn't speak. Then one stormy night, I heard a loud crash and someone yelling. I looked outside, his fence had collapsed, and rain was pouring into his sitting room through a broken window. Part of me wanted to ignore it, but something told me to help. I ran over with my raincoat and helped him cover the window and move some furniture. He didn't say much, just nodded quietly. The next morning, he came to my door with a loaf of bread and said, "I'm sorry. I've been a terrible neighbor." His voice was low and shaky. I didn't expect that from him, but I smiled and said, "It's all right, Mr. Collins. We all have our bad days." Since then, he's been a different person, no shouting, no anger, and sometimes he even plays with Bruno. Life's funny like that, sometimes a little kindness can melt even the hardest hearts.